The youth of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn present Ocean's Children.
One time, when the world was young, the land east of where the Cascade Mountains now stand became very dry. This was in the early days before rains came to the earth. In the beginning of the world, moisture came up through the ground, but for some reason it stopped coming. Plants and trees withered and died. Of course, all the plants and trees needed moisture. There were no roots and no berries for food, and of course, all living things need food. The water in the streams became so low that the salmon could no longer live there, because of course the salmon needed lots of water. The ancient people and all living things were hungry.
At last, the humans sent a group westward to ask Ocean for water.
The journey was difficult. The people who traveled were hungry and tired. When they reached Ocean, they bowed deeply and asked him for help.
Our land is drying up. Please, send us water, lest we starve and die.
I shall send you two of my most helpful children. They shall assist you.
Thank you, Ocean.
Ocean's children were Clouds and Rain, and they went home with the human messengers from the dry country.
Let's bring water to the people.
Let's go.
Pretty soon, Clouds and Rain got to work, and after some time there was plenty of moisture. Plants and trees became green and grew again. Streams flowed with water, and many fish lived in them again. Roots and berries grew everywhere. There was plenty to eat. But the people were not satisfied with plenty. They wanted more. They wanted to be sure that they would always have water. They were afraid, so they dug great big pits to store water in and asked Clouds and Rain to fill them. Clouds and Rain tried to do as the humans asked, and because they did, they stayed farther away from their father, Ocean, for so long that he became lonely for them. After many moons, he sent a message to the humans to ask that his children be allowed to return home.
Let my children return home. You have enough water for the present, and I shall see that you have enough water in the future.
But the people were selfish and refused to let Clouds and Rain go. The messengers had to return to Ocean without his children.
Please, can we go home?
No! We need to make sure that we always have water.
No!
Then, Ocean told his troubles to the Great Spirit.
The people have taken my children, the clouds and the rain. They will not give them back because they are greedy for water. This cannot continue. Help me.
The Great Spirit heard his prayer and knew the people in the ocean and the ocean's children needed to be protected. So the Great Spirit leaned down from the sky, scooped up a great amount of earth, and made the Cascade Mountains as a boundary between ocean and the dry country. The long and deep hole left where the earth had been, Ocean soon filled with water. Today, people call it Puget Sound. The people east of the mountains still live in a very dry land. They know they need to be very careful with their water supply. Ocean sends so little moisture over the range that they do not have the plants that grow along the coast, but they still have the pits their grandfathers dug. They are Lakes Chelan and the lakes south and east of it.
The original tale left off with Ocean wailing in sadness. We hear it like a warning that we shouldn't take advantage of Ocean or Ocean's children. It is much like the situation we have humans find ourselves in today. We are still trying to take too much from Ocean. If Ocean had feelings, we would probably be making Ocean very angry and sad right now, just like in the story.
Also, like in the story, the climate in much of the world is becoming hotter and drier because of human greed, and clouds and rain are not able to go about their normal routine because of our behavior. We believe we need to admit our mistakes and try to make the situation right for the future.
What did you learn from the story or feel were the lessons of the story?
A lesson I feel from the story might have been that like you shouldn't take more than you need and you shouldn't like be greedy.
But they didn't want there to be, they didn't want to need help next time because they didn't trust help, I think.
Yeah. What I learned from this story was that humans as a whole need a little less greed and a little more gratitude. We take and take, but we don't really stop to think about what we already have.
How is this story like the situations that we find ourselves in as humans today?
I mean today that we're kind of like some cities have droughts and there's like some cities that don't have enough water to drink.
Don't dump everything you don't want into the ocean. Don't take everything that lives in ocean and put it on over a fire and eat it. I would have them go back and admit someone made a mistake.
The people listen to ocean and realize that they were wrong, and then for them to survive, it's simple, easy, it works.
What could we do to make our situation right today?
Today I think we could stop polluting the waters, definitely. Stop taking like more water than you need. Like don't like leave on the faucet for like if you're not gonna use the water. Or yeah.
To be more respectful of the world around them and to never take ocean for granted and accept that ocean does not exist to serve them. Ocean exists for the same reasons they exist. Because they are part of a greater whole.
So they should start acting like that.
Yep.